Hello there, this is a Sue Hope success coach to women entrepreneurs, and today I have a different kind of tip. I typically do videos about lifestyle and mindset, and I love those. However, there's something that I've been using that has really been working for me, and I want to share it with you just in case that you're having a lot of issues with procrastination or getting distracted. This is a strategy that keeps me really focused, and it also allows me to get everything done that I need to get done during a particular day based on whatever my calendar requires me to do that day. Now, if you want additional assistance as to how to set up your entire calendar, so your schedule week in, week out, even on a monthly basis, you can actually go to the strategy that I'm going to share with this video and then go there, and then you can try to do it that way. However, right now, what I want to do is just share with you a way that I've been just keeping focused. All right, so I'm not setting up the schedule. I'm just using it to get focused. Okay, so this is what I'm using. Super simple. Okay, so what I do is at the beginning of the day when I get up, I actually create my schedule along with my morning routine. I have a very delicious morning routine that keeps me focused and centered and allows me to start the day in a really high vibration. And part of that is really creating the schedule for that day. So I actually look at everything that needs to get done that day, and then I write it down on one of these, right? I actually chose this size, which is, if you see my hand, it's a little bit that's the size. And I chose this size for a reason. It's small enough that it pretty much fits on every calendar or every journal that I have, just in case I need to just stick it on there. It's also big enough that I can make changes within the actual sheet, and that helps too, because sometimes it just needs to cross something out and then put something else in there. And it's also it also allows me to include as many tasks as I will be able to use during the day. If I use the smaller ones, I will probably not be able to fit everything that I need to fit on here. If I use the larger ones, I will have a lot of empty space, because if I'm being really honest about how much I can actually accomplish within one day, there will only be enough to fit in here, okay? Especially because most of the tasks have subtasks and there's a lot of little things going on with it. So anyways, the way that I've been doing it is not only to write it on here, but the second thing that I've been doing is to start work, and then as pretty much everything that I'm doing is being filtered through this. So I start with the first one, right? Because I'm writing it in a prioritized way, right? So what are the priorities? What are the things that need to get done by a particular time that day and everything like that? And I write it prioritized, and then every time that I'm about to do something, I actually look at this. I literally look at this and I go like, okay, is this part of this task? The task that I'm working on right now. If it's not, then I write it down on another one of these on the side, right? So I have two of these set up. One has my calendar for the day, right? My schedule. And the second one has all the little notes and the distractions that are popping up while I'm working on something specific. So then later, I can actually go through whatever the second list is and just see, okay, is this something that I need to put on my schedule tomorrow? Is this something that I can complete really quickly at the end of the day today? Is this something that I can completely eliminate because it's a actual distraction? And then you can look at the type of patterns that you have with some of these things. For example, I have a lot of distractions having to do with technology. So as I'm working in something very specific, like a project or whatever, there are things that I remember that I need to do, like for my business that include technology, or some things that I've been wanting to fix that include technology. It has a lot of really sneaky ways to getting in there. So you really need to recognize what those patterns are for you, and then write them down. And if it's something that actually requires your attention, you can decide then when you're going to put it in your schedule. But the idea here is to stay focused and to work on the things that you actually plan, not those distractions that keep popping up, okay? So I hope that this is really supportive, and I hope that it gives you more focus. I have increased the productivity that I have throughout a particular day so much. I've really seen a huge difference in this, like using this very super simple strategy to keep me focused. And distractions still come up because it's one of those things, it's a pattern that I do have. However, with this, I've been able to almost completely eliminate them. I can't say that I've eliminated them all the way. There's some things that I'm still working through. We all do. We all have those things for us. However, I am making a very conscious effort to make sure that those things are down to as close to zero as possible. And I want to, hopefully this will also support you in getting as close to zero as possible. So I hope you love this. I hope that this supports you, and share with me and let me know if there's anything that you're struggling with, that you want additional support with. So what are some of the distractions, or perhaps is there a strategy that I could share with you to help you with something in particular about having to do with time management, because I am the time management maven. So let me know about that below in the comment section, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.